This is Caleb Patterson with Midwest Muscle. I'm here with Denise Kubiak. And you did a great job last year. You actually competed and you had a great show. Your first show coming out.
Yes.
And you did some amazing things out there. You really transformed your body. And I wanted to do like a re-up, see what you're doing now, because you're a mother,
Yes.
a wife, and you've got a family. And you know, most people that do these shows usually do it, it's a one and done. What makes you want to just go a little bit further?
I don't know. That's a challenge. I don't know. Just like life, every day it's a challenge. Can I do it? Can I handle it? Can I change? I don't know.
Now, you being a mother, you have to set aside time, of course, for your family. I mean, you have children, and you said that we were talking earlier, and you said something about giving birth and how hard it was.
Yes.
How do you get yourself structured to even come back to the gym?
It took a time, because honestly, I felt very guilty to take that time for myself, to leave my children, to take it away. But then I finally realized, and I heard a lot of people saying, that you have to be the best you to be the best mother for your children.
That's true. Yeah.
So I think when I finally believed that, I was able to get back in, to start doing things. Also wanted to be healthy. You need to be healthy to be a good mother, to be a good person, to also be a good example. So.
And now you said you had one pregnancy which was unplanned, and then you had another one like almost back to back.
Yeah, I got pregnant 2 weeks after I got married, the first time. So yeah, not planned. I nursed her for like 9 months, and then 5 months later got pregnant again. Yes. We were talking about trying, and I was already pregnant. I nursed her. So yeah, for people that have had kids know that your body needs time to recuperate.
Yes.
To have everything come back to normal. My body never had a chance to get back to normal. So again, I ended up being very unhealthy.
Yes.
I had very low iron counts. I used to get winded walking up my stairs.
I can't even imagine. I really can't even imagine.
Yeah, I used to get bruises just from bumping into things. So that was another thing that made me too want to get back into doing stuff.
Yes.
And so.
And you have like a very interesting background, because you didn't really come from the bodybuilding side.
No.
You came from more like the cardio instructor side. But I don't want to say cardio.
No, yoga.
Yes.
Yoga is my first love. Will always be. To this day, I will still tell somebody, if you only have an hour to work out, do yoga before anything else.
Okay.
Because you can get everything you need from it. I used to.
Well, now I gotta step in on that, because you actually we're still we're the Gold Gym family. So you had asked me to do that class, and I was telling you about my back being a little sore.
I used to bug you for probably a good couple years, possibly, to come take my class.
And my back was stressed, and then you're like, well, that can be alleviated just by taking yoga. And with the male mentality, I'll be honest, I was kind of pig-headed and stubborn. And I just couldn't see how yoga was going to fix my back when all the other things that I was doing just wasn't working. So I was very interested when you kept saying it, and then actually did it. And sure enough, I think I came and thanked you, and I must have thanked you like 24.
I think you still thanked me. You still thank me.
Because it's just something that's so different, and it was so out of the realm of what I understood that, I guess I just didn't want to see it being right, because it was going to take time for my weights. It's going to take time for my workout time.
That's usually the excuse I get from a lot of people. Oh, well, I have to lift weights, and I have to do this, and I have to do that. Sometimes just give it a chance. It's like with anything in life, if you want to change, if you want to grow, you got to step out of your comfort zone and do something different.
I did.
And that's what I ask people in my classes all the time. Just even if it's just for a moment, even if you take yourself just a little bit further, just to do it. And I do. I get a lot of people like you that I wear down and eventually get them to try, and then they thank me afterwards because
you're persistent. I'll give you that. I'll give you that for sure. Now, obviously, you're not a stay-at-home mom. You're doing things, and you're competing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm an instructor. I compete, so obviously, I like to say my job is work working out and teaching yoga.
And which
but
is good.
I am kind of still a stay-at-home mom because I am the one that gets my children off to school.
Yes.
I have a child that's in kindergarten, so I have to pick her up.
Yes.
I am the one home when the other daughter gets off the bus.
Yes.
You know, so I still call myself a stay-at-home mom, even though I do these other things because they're the priority.
Yeah, they should be. Yes. Now, one of the things that I'm very, especially with natural bodybuilding, is you are competing, and you are going to be taking time from different things. You've got a great support group. Your husband is there. You've got family that pitches in. How important is that to being successful on stage?
I think it's pretty important because it's hard enough to do it anyway. So if you don't have somebody there that at least is there willing to help you, you kind of feel alone because sometimes you feel alone anyway.
Yes.
So at least if you have, whether it's your husband, your boyfriend, a friend, your mother, which, my mother is extremely supportive.
Yes.
Actually, right now she's picking up my daughter for me.
How cool is that?
Yes. That it is. And so I can understand those people that don't have anybody. Because it's hard.
It's very hard.
I mean, even not doing this stuff, it's hard to not have a support system.
Yes.
So,
it's so vital. It's so vital. And the people that think, I got to do this all by myself, you're actually starting off on the wrong foot.
That's just it, yeah. Don't think you have to. Find somebody else. There's always somebody willing. I mean, find somebody in the gym that looks like they do the same thing. Yeah. I actually have friends now that's what it was. And I realized they were other mothers. They were doing the same thing I was. Like, whether it was in the beginning, like working out. And, it was like all of a sudden, hey, I had no babysitter, but now I guess what? I have this new friend that is going through the same thing I am. And she can watch my child for an hour while I go run do something or whatever. And sometimes that's just how it is. Just be willing. Again, sometimes it's going out of your comfort zone and just going up to somebody you don't know, asking them for help. And I actually get those people now coming up to me saying, how do you do this? How do you do that? And actually, I sometimes why are they asking me? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, you're the new no. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of exciting. And
when I say no, it's KNOW.
Yeah. Just be willing. I mean, most people are willing to help you.
Yes.
Just give them that chance, be real and be sincere. And yeah, I was to say, before my first competition, I was struggling. You came out and helped me.
Yes.
On your own. I work with a trainer a couple times a week, sometimes once a week. That's my help.
You can give a shout out.
To Tib Jones at 5-star. Also with posing, Jilly Gifio.
Yes. And she's excellent.
Yeah, she's excellent. It's all those little things that don't think you have to do it all on your own, or even ask somebody else that, hey, that person posed really well. Go ask them who helps them. Ask them for some help.
I speak about that all the time with the natural bodybuilding community, how just supportive. It might be competition on stage, but it's so much support backstage. It's shocking.
Actually, my very first show, Jill was my posing instructor, but she was also my competition. And actually, I encouraged her to do the show. I encouraged her to be my competition.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
And it was pretty awesome. It was exciting, and to know that, hey, I was up there on stage with somebody that helped me get there.
Yes. Yes.
So.
And now you're obviously competing again, and you're actually challenging yourself.
Yes.
What's in the future?
April 27th, I'm going to do the Fox City Showdown in Oshkosh. It's actually an NPC show. Still doing everything natural. I just heard that obviously it's a whole different ball game. People, I don't know, do whatever it takes, but I want to kind of prove to myself that you don't have to do all that stuff. That I can still stand, hold my own without having to do all those crazy things.
And you've also got another one.
Yes, and then my other challenge is to maintain and do a show 2 weeks later. I'm going to do the NABBW in Bradley.
Mr. and Mrs.
Illinois.
Yes. Dave Yates. Yes. Wonderful, man. I'm
and then from there, I'm sure I will do more, but those are the only two that are actually scheduled or definite. So,
yes. Yes. Because
don't want to push too much.
You're a mother first.
Yes.
And you've got other things going on around here.
Well, yeah. And I was going to say, 2 weeks, not even, 2 weeks after that when we're taking a Disney vacation. So, family time.
So you can actually do what they do after the Super Bowl.
Relax, play.
Well, I just want to thank you for giving me this time, the one thing I really wanted to talk to you about, being a mom and, and the pregnancies, because it's very interesting. And I know there's plenty of mothers that want to be fit. There's plenty of people that want to be healthy, not just stage competing, but actually in life.
Exactly. Yeah. I was going to say, before I even got on stage, I was healthy. I was, I did all the stuff. I just wanted another challenge. I wanted to change. It was actually something I wanted to do when I was in my 20s, and I was too afraid. It's like, don't be afraid, and age doesn't matter. Like you said, being a mother, your age, nothing matters. I mean, all that matters is what you really want and to be healthy. So,
well, thank you.
Possible. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Denise. And I appreciate you kicking my butt in those classes. I'll never forget. And, Gold Gym peeps, always love you guys. I can't help it. And, we got transplanted to different places, but the people are taking care of us, so, obviously we're still doing well.
Yes.
And so for Denise Kubiak, Kaylin Patterson, Midwest Muscle, we are out.